Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for May 13th through the 19th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. What do we got? All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Ace of Swords. So somebody wants to do something about something. I feel like that's maybe you. There's definitely action implied, but I'm seeing quite the resting kinds of energies in the reading. So I'm not sure if this is planned out or if it's coming through as, oh, well, I did it, you know, kind of an action at play. Anyways, in the recent past, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. All right, so you're showing me a partnership. It feels stable. It feels good. You feel really good about it. Potentially a friendship or someone you're working with. But the energy surrounding it feel good for now. Now, in the current situation, the Four of Swords, the Sun, the Four of Wands. Okay, so things progressed here. There's actually a commitment at play, surrounded by a lot of happiness and just kind of soaking it all in. Okay. In the immediate future, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Okay, well, things kind of turn back around into a place of overthinking and fear popping in and all sorts of things like that coming into play. But it's like an overnight switch. And well, maybe it's based off of somebody did something and because of that, things kind of turned around here. Maybe, but it's quite fast. It's like an overnighter thing. You know, things were good just yesterday, kind of a deal. And then, I don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let me do the Ace of Swords. For the Ace of Swords, you get the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Well, this is interesting. Because this is showing up almost like... Well, I can see how it can be interpreted, but I'm not sure if it's that. What example should I give? Well, let's say... this reminds me of... Francine. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the show, but it used to be one of my favorite shows when I was younger. But one of those, you know, if you've seen it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the scene with Rachel and Monica over Monica going shopping with Julie or something, and then Rachel gets all jealous, and then they have this little interaction of, oh, you went shopping with her at where the hell did they go? Macy's or I don't know, whatever the hell they said. And oh my God, that's the worst thing you could do to me. It's something like that. So somebody does something. Let's say it's your best friend, right? And they hang out with someone new. You get all like, what the hell is going on here? What's happening? You know, because there's this energy that's sending nice energy in a particular direction, and it's being interpreted as, oh my God, they're cheating on me or something, you know, which I don't think it's that. I can see how it can be interpreted as that, but I don't see it as that. Maybe that's why things are turning back around here. Okay. Let me do the Six of Pentacles in the recent past, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands. All right, so things were really, really nice here. as they started to come together, things felt good from the get-go. Like I don't see any indication of even the slightest red flag or anything. Everything looks perfect here as it's coming together. Let's do the 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Wands. But someone is really trying their best to not complicate things, to not overthink things, to not stress about the smallest little things, you know? Somebody's really, really trying hard to not do that, to step away from that energy and just enjoy the moment, basically. I kind of get the sense that someone is you, but it could be them. Or even the both of you, I don't know. Let's do the 9 of Cups. The Hierophant, the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. So as this energy comes together initially, again, looks super nice, really good. Like, oh my God, it's so good to be in the moment with this. But then it's like, okay, but where's this going? Like, can it go places and still remain in a good place? You know? Is it long-term? Is it going to last? Or is it just one of those things where, oh my God, it feels so good, but that's it? You know? Somebody's scared when this aspect of lasting comes into play. For, let's say this is you, fear also comes into play, tied up to that. Like, is it gonna last? I don't think so. I don't know. You know, yeah, it feels good now, but I don't know. Is it going anywhere? And that's fear. You know? So as things are progressing, fear is starting to progress into making its way here in this. Let's do the 4 of Swords in the current situation. The Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Lovers. Okay, so there's big progress from the energies that show up there initially. I don't see any traces of fear as you're staying with this in the moment, and the moment takes you to the next step and the next step and the next step, and it gets bigger and better and things like that. But if you stick with it in the moment and just kind of follow that flow, you're fine, you're safe. There's no fear there, there's no nothing, there's just you living this experience, and it's amazing, you know. That's why there's the really, really trying to fight off those energies of overthinking, because you know that's what does it, right? When you start creating scenarios in your head about what could be, where could this go, why is it going there, and you know, in what manner, what pace, you know, all sorts of things like that, then you're completely out of the moment. You're not with it anymore. So, okay, this is interesting. Because it's almost, I'm kind of watching you handling yourself through an experience that seems to be quite nice for you. And then comes a little energy of trying to sabotage this without trying to really, but still it's there, and I see you handling it, and it's quite nice. I gotta admit, it's like you're doing a good job with it, but man, it sneaks up on you there. For the Sun, you get the 6 of Cups, the Empress, the 7 of Swords. There's that reaction. Oh my God, this is so big, this is so strong that I'll just potentially fuck it all up and walk away from it. Fear. I'm not even sure if this is yours, though. I kind of see this as being yours in the past. I'm not seeing this as being yours now. Because you're not the only one. There's 2 energies here. We all carry fear, you know, to some extent. I don't know how it's going to show up. Very different from one person to another. But it's going to show up at some point. Somehow. Okay. So something does show up gaining more and more importance and meaning, and ironically, in the first steps of that, you're showing up with a little bit of worrisome kind of an energy and a little bit of fear attached to it, but you're good, you know, you're kind of navigating through it, keeping yourself in the moment, everything's good. As things expand and grow within the situation, it's starting to pop in from the other side. This sense of, oh my God, am I just gonna mess this up at some point, you know? And that's based on fear. For the Four of Wands, you get the King of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Ooh, and you also have one side that functions a lot from their heart, while the other side functions a lot from their mind. Both energies are balanced within their own means, within their own positioning of where they're at. But there is a little bit of, yeah, but is it working out? Is there a match though? If I'm the one that's pouring the heart and then the one that's bringing the mind, are we a match? Well, think of it as quite the big match, potentially, you know? Because if you're used to function from that energy, let's say, of the heart a lot, and you're having a hard time to bring your own balance towards your own mind and your own heart into play, then why not create that balance with another that's at the opposite extreme? And then you two get to meet halfway and create that balance between the mind and the heart together. It's actually quite an interesting concept if you think about it, you know? But looking at it from the perspective of, well, we don't match. I'm too emotional, they're too practical, we are never gonna match. Well, then no. You're never gonna match, you know? If that's what you're saying, if that's what you're believing, then no. But this has different angles to look at it from. So it's a matter of which angle do you choose to look at it from. You know, because this could be a perfect match from that perspective of it could be very balanced, you know. For the Wheel of Fortune in the immediate future, you get the Wheel of Fortune again, the Ace of Wands, the Fool. Yeah, there's this sudden outburst of something. Is it coming from you? I think it's coming from the both of you, in the sense of there's this energy that someone is going back to that, you know, beginning aspect of the reading of somebody did something. Somebody directed an energy in a particular direction while the other person took it as, oh my God, betrayal or something like that. Both energies seem to be a little impulsive, a little whoever sent that energy out did it without thinking necessarily. They were nice in a particular direction, but they didn't think, hey, it could be interpreted as this if I'm not directing it in a more grounding way, in a more, you know. While the other energy reacting to it seems to be quite reactive by the looks of it. But, man, and I don't want to be the cliche of this saying, oh, this is not what it looks like, because this is really not what it looks like, though. Energetically speaking, that's not the intention, to betray or to stab in the back, or, you know. It's just an innocent kind of putting an energy out for the sake of aligning with themselves and what they feel, and they feel that it needs to be let out in a particular direction. I don't know. Okay, so that's what kind of flips things around here into a place of overthinking and doubting, and then all of that fear that someone put quite the effort to keep behind, it's kind of coming forward. All of those energies are moving forward. Yeah. For the Eight of Swords, you get the Eight of Cups, the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Not wanting to listen to any kind of reasoning around it, not any kind of explanation, not nothing. No, we're done here. I'm done. Kind of a deal. When I look at the action, I'm like, it's so innocent, though. Who the hell did what here? That we get this small little action. The reaction to that is huge. Not necessarily justified. Amplified, yes. Not justified. Let's do the Ten of Swords. The Emperor, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, well, you're coming back around. Yeah, somebody's kind of realizing, hey, I may have, you know, exaggerated a little bit with this reaction of everything's done. Yeah, somebody's coming back slowly but surely, in a little bit of, okay, I may have been wrong, kind of an attitude to it. But man, to something so little, something so big as a reaction, and then kind of realizing, okay, I kind of went into overthinking mode, and then fear showed up, and then this situation kind of revealed itself, and now I'm kind of wanting to fix it. Okay, so it's passing. It can be avoided, so it's good that the energies sometimes show up to tell us, hey, don't get there, don't do that. But when it's so impulsive as a action reaction kind of a thing, I don't know, sometimes it comes so fast that it's like, shit, and I've been warned, but I forgot, but apparently it's, even though it's coming into play, somebody's definitely showing up in a sense of almost like remorse, and just kind of taking accountability and being like, hey, I overdid it, let's see if we can do something about it. But anyways, let's see what the universe has. The Page of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, very well intended in this energy. Somebody overdid it, somebody exaggerated in regards to a certain situation, and now all of the energy that's coming through right after that is a sense of them acknowledging that and then wanting to do something about it. So they're not just leaving it as that, as, oh yeah, whatever the hell happened, I overdid it, but I'm not going to go back and admit to it or anything. No, they're taking accountability and wanting to work on it. So that's always good. If that's you, if that's who, I feel like it's you, but it could be somebody else you're dealing with. So anyways, yeah, interesting reading, but that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.